Hi, we're XYZ.
I'm Dinosaur Dad, and this is Troll Baby. What are we talking about today?
Well, back in the 90s, in one of the greatest eras of music, allegedly, we had a radio station arise down here at the bottom of the world that allegedly doesn't exist to you Americans, known as the Rock 2000.
Yeah, a local Hamilton radio station started in 1991 in Waikato Hospital basement, I believe, and soon expanded until we got to, I think, the pinnacle of rock radio. 1999, they started a competition.
Where viewers could vote in their favorite songs via a piece of paper, send it in, and they'd log it down. The song with the most votes would appear on the last day as the final piece of the countdown.
It was called the Rock 500. And it was an entire week devoted to people choosing, literally, the playlist. Going from the song that was least voted for to the song that was most voted for. And fairly soon, it expanded to the Rock 1000, and then the Rock 1500.
And finally, the
The
Rock 2000.
2,000 top songs voted by the listeners of The Rock. Over 100,000 listeners around the world vote for the songs every year, usually around about October, and we get 4 solid weeks of nothing but music counting down to the number one hit. It is called Bogan Christmas. Some interesting facts about that. Metallica have won in the last 27 Rock 2000s. They have won a total of 11 times, with Enter Sandman winning 5 times by itself, 4 times in the first 7 years. Notably, 2025, finally Black Sabbath won. It only took Ozzy dying.
Last year, in 2025, we peaked at our global voters with over 100,000 people voting in their favorite songs.
And you don't get to get one vote, you get 20. And if you're someone like some people, you make fake email accounts and you get 40, 60, or
100.
some number like that, which might skew it slightly, but when there's 100,000 people voting, it doesn't skew it that much. With this, we can go back and we can pull out a whole heap of stats out of our backside, and we can see some truly great songs that have performed really well.
Notable mentions: Master of Puppets,
Yes.
Metallica, The Pot, Tool, Race,
Water by Pearl Jam,
My Name is Human, Highly Suspect.
Freebird by Leonard Skinner, or Simple Man is also, I believe, won once. One of the most interesting things though about the Rock 2000, and we're going to use the Rock 2000 in a bit to make some arguments, but here's an argument. If you add up all the scores from individual songs, and you take those scores and you add them up across 5, 6, 7 years, something like that, the lower the score, the greater the song, showing fantastic repeatability in terms of where they come in the countdown. With that said, we would like to announce the greatest song in music history.
Not a band you've probably heard, yes.
Simply never heard of it, ever.
They are the greatest band, according to the Rock 2000.
This song, at least, is the greatest song in the history. It has never won, by the way, but it has always picked in there at around 3, 4, or 5, where other bands have won and then jumped down to number 17 or lower. And then, even the mighty Metallica has not got a song that is as popular as this song. The band, Blind Spot. The song, Nil by Mouth. And probably sitting there across the ditch and further afield going, who?
What the is that?
But according to the statistics we have got, Blind Spot, Nil by Mouth is the greatest song ever written by a rock band in the history of the world.
Now, you Metallica fans are rolling in your seats because what the do you mean these losers from down under beat Metallica?
But you can't argue with stats.
No, unfortunately not. And these are voted by the people. It's not
Yeah.
like some evil music record company. The people have voted.
Yeah, so, unlike the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, no one has put the thumb on the scale here. What can you do about this? Well, the first thing you can do is when the Rock 2000 opens this year, which will be somewhere around July, usually August, get online and vote. You can change your vote counts. Your 20 votes count.
They really do. Like, we encourage it. I will probably come on and just post maybe something little to say, hey, Rock 2000's happening. Get your votes in, people. And I will probably do daily updates on what is gone. Because I know how annoying it is to miss your favorite song when it plays while
And
you're at work.
I want to say, rock on. I want to hear more of these little guys high up in the countdown. I mean,
Oh.
we constantly hear the big bands, the Iron Maidens, the Black Sabbaths, the Metallicas, the Megadeths, the System of a Downs. Where are the smaller niche bands that are rocking it out hard every Friday night down at the local pub? You know, they need their 5 minutes of fame.
What is your gate-kept playlist? You know, that little playlist called I'm So Niche that you have on Spotify somewhere. Vote for that.
Anyway, that's the Rock 2000. We thought we'd introduce it to you. December 1984. I think it was the first year I kissed a girl.
Okay.
And I liked it.
But I forgot.
I